Hi people, my name is Steve Gino Sogo from Genius Solutions. I'm a software developer at Genius Solutions. My number is 0722-223377. We are into Google, right? We are searching for a site called Eregi Girls. Just pressed the enter button. So all of this is not the website. If you scroll down, you will find eregigirls.org. This is actually the website. So we actually have developed Eregi Girls website from scratch with everything that the learners and the teachers and the students would need, basically comprising of a learning management system, all your quizzes, all your questions, all the courses, basically everything on video, and again the school attendance, the teacher attendance, including our normal roll calls at the school, or just listings of who is in Form 1, who is in Form 4, who is in Form 3 West, and things like that. Then which teacher is teaching which subject, and which subject is performing the best. So all this has been included in the system to make the system a bit more versatile than our normal systems that we have. As you can notice, the window has been opened incognito, so that we don't think that the developer here is doing anything fishy. Yes, the system will take a lot of time to load, and we must allow it to load because it has a lot of data behind there, and this is great data. Okay, so when the system loads, it will open the first screen, which will show basically a few pictures about the school. This is a choral verse they were doing some time back, and it will have a small button here to show you where the fee structure is. When you go to the next tab, then it will show you other things like the login screen, which is the most important screen. When you log in onto the system, you're able to see details of the students, their marks, what they got, and how to contact them, things like that. You're able to see the directory, the school directory also. You're able to cover the events of the school if they are having certain events at the school. You're able to donate, and we encourage people out there, donate, guys. It is important to help. God loves a cheerful giver. This is a student, best actor. She's called Albright, as I was told, and this is the principal of the school. Again, you can click on admissions, and it will be able to take you to the admissions area. The students are able to access the student portal. You just click on this button down here, and it will take you to the students area. With the teachers, the same story. You click here, you're able to view the teacher attendance, who is attending classes, who is not, when did they attend classes, when is their leave days, the student marks, how many marks, especially for the parents, that your student got, or your daughter, or your person at the school got. Then you'll be able to also do things like join the drama club. They think they pay some certain amount to join the club every term, or is it every year? Then there's departments. We're able to cover all the departments of the school using that one small tab. The KCSE results, which is obviously coming out very soon, will be a thing to watch carefully. And where we started from, the fee structure. So if I were to scroll down a bit to the rest of the website, here you would have other small sections for Eregi Girls High School. And this is my favorite section, which is called the online courses. In these online courses, you will find a few courses that we've put up in here. Now these courses can be sold, yes, but we are not selling these courses. As you can see, most of them are at 0 shillings. Therefore, we are not charging for these particular videos. But yes, the teacher, for lack of a better word, can get encouragement by doing videos that are actually sold to the students of the school and other students worldwide. Remember, this is the World Wide Web. Basically, anything that you see here can be seen in Scotland, in Ireland, in the Wales, in Dubai. Yeah, there's a small section for video here, a small video that we compiled for Eregi Girls High School. It's a good intro video, small section that is linking literally to YouTube and their social media platform. Then lastly, we have another slider carousel that is sliding different images for different courses with different prices. So if you click, for example, in human anatomy, then you're able to see a whole course about human anatomy and the spine. And again, as I explained, that can be chargeable. Depends on what has been set up in the backend. So quickly, before we go to the backend, I will show you the menus. There's a login menu, account, user, reset password. There's a student menu where we'll have the student attendance, the timetable of the school, which is of course linked to each and every subject. We'll have our exams, and before you set up any exams, you need to set up the class so that you're able to show which exam is being handled for which class. Then you have the teachers and the teacher attendance, the leave calendars, the events, and any messages that the teachers would love to send out to the parents. Now, messages are different with notifications because a message will basically look different than a notification. And of course, there are things like, the subject and things like that. Then there is the members, where members means anybody at the school, whether a teacher, student, board member, an alumni. So everybody will appear basically in a whole register that can be filtered. If you want to filter only the teachers, you're able to do that. If you're able to filter the teachers, then you're able to filter the students. Then there's the login out, the logout. Basically, if you just want to log out of the system or become a teacher and do your own courses. The students tab here, we will classify each and every student with which class they belong to. So if I want to filter everybody in Form 1 West, I'm able to do that. If I want to filter everybody in Form 1 Northeast, then I'm able to do that. This school basically has 6 streams. Same to Form 2, same to Form 3, and then same to Form 4. And the students, we also have the students events. And teachers, we have announcements. If you want to put new appointments for new teachers, new head teachers, new drivers, we're able to do appointments here. Any advertisements, if you're out there, Kasuku, Coca-Cola, you're out there, Safaricom, anybody wants to advertise with us can book a space, and we're able to put up the advert in the school website. Obituaries, God forbid we lose one of our students or one of our lovely parents or one of our lovely teachers, then we're able to put them up in the obituary sections. Donations. I always talk about donate today. Always donate to the school. We encourage people to donate for the school because we've created a beautiful tab to handle all the donations and transparently showed to the world what has basically come in and what. Lastly, we have the calendar. It will show the events of the calendar of the school. The about us will have the history of the school, of course the principal of the school, the board members, a good pictorial of the board, the whole board, the administration, and the vision of the school. Then we'll have a small section for departments, which will list basically all the departments, and when you click on that particular department, it will take you to the events or the activities of that particular department. The second best feature in this whole website would be the downloads tab, where we would have a section dedicated to results, KCSE results basically, and you're able to see how the school is performing, a newsletter for all months and all events that are happening in the school, tenders for your maize and your beans, and what the students eat, and you want to supply beds, chairs, tents, anything. The school pictures, the school videos, careers. You're looking to become a teacher, instead of going to Facebook and spoiling the world with a lot of you just fill in a small form, and we might consider you as a teacher if you're out there, or a caretaker, or a watchman, or a driver. Prospectus of the school, financial aid. Again, we are back on donations. This is the fee structure here. A lot of parents wonder how to know how much we are paying in January now that we're in December. Then there is admissions, application forms. So basically here is the start point for any student or any parent to be admitted to the school. And any teacher, you have to basically click on the admissions tab to start off before you log in and get a password. There'll be other forms that will cover that later. Then under contact us, we have the donation history, which will show a donor, how much they have donated, which year they've donated, how much they donated. If a donation fails, it will show up here. And if it has been confirmed, again, the school will be able to know, and we will get a confirmation here, and we will again send out a confirmation to the donor that indeed we have received the donation in cash and in kind. Thank you for donating. Google Maps will show you where the school is located, and we will also be found on social media. Basically, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, and we would be on YouTube and on LinkedIn also. Then, of course, there's direct contacts. Basically, these are our mobile phones for the school, and a small section on WhatsApp yeah. So if I were to just start up, there is a login tab which has just appeared. You just click on the login tab, and then you will type in your credentials. If something of this sort happens, don't panic. You just need to refresh the site. It just goes to show that there's a lot being processed at the back end, and it might sometimes be heavy on the network, depending on the network that you're working on. So my name is Steve again, and my password I'm not going to divulge. So I'm just going to type here principal and simulate that I'm the principal of the school, basically. Type in her password, remove the stick, keep me logged in, and say login. So this basically will log in the principal of the school, or the teacher of the school, or if you're a parent of the school, you're able to see certain areas or certain sections. And again, if we have not approved your account, this is the message you will get, because anybody who logs in or registers using this button has to be approved by the administrators at the backend. So me, basically, I have been approved, and the administrator, of course, and I've been approved. So I'll just quickly type in my password. Sorry, I got it wrong. Let me do it for the third time. Tefijin. Yep. That's half of my password. Those who know my password will understand which other characters I put after. Yeah. So right, guys, we are done. We are on the dashboard. Yeah. In the dashboard, this is basically a whole section dedicated to courses, lessons, quizzes, questions, orders, statistics. We are able to do a lot of things on the back end. But the main backend that we want to handle today is called SchoolPress. Under SchoolPress, we are able, again, sorry if this happens, always remember to click on the refresh button. Do not panic when you see internal server error or you see any kind of error. All it is trying to tell you is that the system is getting it a bit hard to process whatever you're doing. Yeah, so we are able to set up students, teachers, parents, classes. We're also able to set up attendance, subjects, marks, exams, events, timetables, the notification I was talking about, the messages I was talking about basically previously, transport, how the school bus is, handling daily routines and consumption of fuel and things like that. Settings, here you're able to set your working hours if you don't work on Saturdays, or you don't work on Sundays, or you don't work on public holidays, or you don't work when you have science congresses, or when you have certain activities at the school, including, scout camps or games or drama festivals or things like that. So as you can see over here under our calendar, the green sections show that these are weekends, basically. Like on Sunday, the teachers don't work much, and anything that is showing on red will be an exam day. So this section here in red shows that the exams taking place between January 4th and 5th and 6th. Yes, and events would be things like drama I was talking about, things like science festivals, things like that will appear in blue. And that's it, basically. That's the dashboard, and if you allow me to sign out, my name has been Steve. If you remember my number, in case you need to get in touch with me, my number is 0722 223377. Thank you for watching. As you can see, this system has been developed by WordPress, and we are happy with the dashboard that it has created for the school. Thank you for watching.